If you've fallen off posting content for your brand again and you're sitting there thinking, what is wrong with me? I'm here to tell you it might not actually be your fault. You may just be missing a system that you can actually maintain while life gets busy and unmotivating. We film photo and video projects for people every day, but it took developing a game plan to help us actually post consistently. So, in this video, I'm going to walk you through the exact 3-step system that finally made consistency possible for me. Okay, so let's jump in. Here are the 3 steps. Number 1 is content organization. Number 2, production day. Number 3, simplifying post-production. Now I'm going to break down each stage so you can copy this, whether you're a one-man band with a phone or you're a business trying to implement this for multiple people. Step 1, content organization. Most people don't actually have a content problem. They have a starting from scratch every week problem or constantly trying to figure out what they want to say. We're about to fix all of that. So this step is all about creating your home base for your ideas. Now, at Bobby Kerns Productions, we store our content ideas in Notion, and I'm going to pull back the curtain on how we do it. The things we keep track of are video titles, script hooks, categories or pillars, script notes or full scripts, and your call to actions that are going to be associated with each video. Okay, so that might sound like a lot of stuff to keep track of, and to be honest, it is. But all of those things are essential pieces that help us understand exactly who we're talking to in the reel. It also helps us to make sure the video has a purpose and fits with our overall goals for the content, and it lets us know what we're going to ask people to do in the end to build engagement. Now, all of these things are things that you should know about your content before you even start, because it will help guide you in developing ideas and knowing if an idea is even in line with your goals. Now, depending on what type of content you're making, you may not need to actually keep track of all these things, but for me, I do a lot of talking, so it's kind of essential. However, if your content is mainly going to be short clips or captions on screen, you may just need a place to jot down all of your things and create a shot list for your content day. Now, I love Notion because it allows us to turn it into basically whatever we need to keep everything in order, along with having functionality with our email and our calendar. Now, if Notion feels like it might be too much for you right now, trust me, we have way more options. The goal is having one place for your content, not necessarily a specific tool. So, here are some more simple setups that work. The Apple Notes app with folders for your ideas and scripts, a Google Drive doc or spreadsheet with a few columns, or if you're old-fashioned, a notebook and a whiteboard can work just fine as well. It doesn't matter which one you use, just pick one that's best for you and commit to it, because when you sit down to create, you want to make sure you're choosing from a list, not starting from scratch every single time. Step 2, production day. So once you've gotten your ideas written down and flushed out, the next thing to do is get in front of the camera. So step 2 is schedule a production day. One day where your only job is to capture content. And I want you to make this realistic. If you're a business owner, I don't need you trying to get out here and make 30 videos in one day. You should probably start with something simple like 3 to 6. You can even start simple if you need to, the same outfit and the same setup, and just change ideas that you're talking about. Now over time, you can begin to introduce new setups and changing clothes to make it feel like your content was filmed over time and not just in one day. But the important thing is, just make sure something actually gets captured. And let's keep in mind that talking content is not the only type of content that there is. Your content may consist of you filming B-roll of you doing regular actions that are surrounding your business or brand. But I am going to warn you, this is where some people really begin to overthink it. B-roll can be simple. You working at your desk, you setting up your camera, you walking into your office or your studio, you restocking supplies, you driving down the street, you talking with a customer, or even providing services to that customer. The best B-roll is you doing actions that are genuine to your daily life and your business. Even if you're filming talking head content like this, B-roll helps your videos feel more alive and keeps people engaged and watching. A production day gives you 2 huge wins. 1, you stop relying on motivating and filming over time, and 2, you build a backlog so one busy week doesn't destroy the consistency that you've been building. Now, some people will advise you to shoot multiple times a month to make sure that your content remains fresh. This is an excellent idea. for people who are actually gonna do it. What usually happens is that you say you're gonna shoot multiple times a month, and then you shoot once, and then life gets crazy, and then the rest of the month goes by, and all of your content just goes down the drain because you weren't actually able to make up the time. So I would prefer your content be pre-taped versus not exist at all. Now, once we've established a game plan that works, then we can begin playing with the timing. Speaking of content not existing, let's talk about another reason why a lot of people fail to be consistent. Post-production. You may have the filming thing in the bag, but then it's time to edit, post, and write captions, and keep up with everything else, and suddenly, it might get a little challenging. So, step 3 is keep your editing simple and use scheduling. If your time is tight, do not make your editing complicated. You can help yourself out in the long run by developing content ideas in the beginning that do not require a lot of post-production. This is where filming B-roll can actually come in handy. Now, personally, I do a lot of talking content, but if you don't have the time to piece all of this together, an easy way to continuously show up is to use B-roll as your main post and then add captions on top along with music. A clean, consistent baseline is truly enough. We're talking hard cuts, captions when you can, clean audio, basic color so that it still looks good, and good lighting so that people can see your face and know what you're talking about. You're not trying to make the next avatar here. You are trying to make sure that you show up. You can level up over time as you grow. Now, here at BKP, we use DaVinci Resolve for editing our videos like this one or our talking head reels. However, for some of our behind the scenes content, we use CapCut and edits because that's just way easier, especially when you're on the go. And then schedule your content so that it actually goes out when you are busy. One of the things that I can definitely fall victim of is having too much content available and then I just never post it because I get too busy and I didn't schedule it. Now, I'm never gonna remember to post a video until it's like 9 o'clock at night and then it's way too late. So don't be that guy. Here are a few methods you can use for scheduling. So there are various platforms that have their own scheduling features built in, like YouTube and Instagram. Or the Meta Business Suite also exists if you are looking to plan out content for both Facebook and Instagram. And you can also use a third-party tool like OneUp if you're posting across platforms and want it all in one place. This is our choice at BKP. So step 3 is basically edit simple, keep it nice, schedule ahead. Alrighty, here's a quick recap of the 3-step system. Number 1, content organization. One place where all of your ideas are gonna live. Step 2 is a production day. You're gonna wanna batch up enough content to get you as far as possible. And step 3, distribution and scheduling. Simple edits and schedule it out. Now, if you do those 3 things, consistency stops feeling like this giant emotional fight, and it actually feels like something that you could actually achieve. And if you want help building this around your business, book a discovery call with me and my team at Bobby Kerns Productions. We will help you map out your content so that you can actually maintain, and if you want us to handle the production, we could talk about that too, because that's what we do. The link is down below in the description, and until next time, keep learning, growing, and creating.